All right, guys, how's it going? Well, do you know what? I sat down at this computer because I had a quick email to fire off, and here I am recording my second video. I haven't even got to my office today yet, but it's important that I get this video out quickly. We have spoke about Gabri Veiga on here recently, a few weeks ago, I think. I can't remember when. And it's one of those not so obvious names, I think, that is the subject of a recruitment attempt by Liverpool Football Club. And a few weeks ago, if you follow my podcast, if you follow my videos and that, and you watch everything, I'm sorry, some of them are a bit tedious, I know that. This is a player that I've told people, this is the one I think you should keep a little, it's maybe not so obvious, but keep an eye on it. And I received a little update about it today. And when people update me, people that I trust, I tend to give it a bit more attention, because if you were to go on Google News, I suspect, and put his name in, I'm sure there's plenty of speculative reports, but I don't think there's anything really concrete in them. Now, to me, I see one here saying Liverpool have entered talks for Celta Vigo star Gabri Veiga, and that was posted on social media 9 minutes ago, although they're citing Fabrizio Romano. Can we find Fabrizio Romano? Let's see what he's had to say about it. I like to see what Fabrizio's got to say, to be honest with you. Has he said anything about him? Fabrizio Romano, come on. Well, they're quoting Fabrizio Romano. He does put a lot of stuff out, like... Well, someone's quoted him, so he must have said something somewhere. I'm going to give it a couple more scrolls down his account, and then if I don't see it, then you'll have to look for it yourself. Oh, here we go. 18 hours ago, nothing decided for Gabri Veiga's future, despite the rumours of a deal done with Newcastle a few days ago. The race to sign the Spanish top talent is open. Liverpool also informed on conditions of the deal. Their scouts monitored Veiga this year. Release clause €40 million, which is about £35 million, is it? Alexa, what's €40 million in sterling?
€40 million is £34,392,551.63.
I was going to say she's taking the piss, but I guess I did ask her. He fits the sort of player that Liverpool would like to sign, and at 34 million, that would be a great addition. What I'm trying to say to you is, I don't even know if I've said this in this video, but I received a little message earlier from someone associated with the KopTalk members website that was saying, basically a follow-up on something that was said a couple of weeks ago, that was along the lines of, don't keep an eye on him, he's the one that you should be watching. I'm sure that's what they said. He's the one that you should be watching. All the focus was on other players, but he's the one that you should be keeping a close eye on. I think it was him. If you guys will soon put me right if I'm wrong. Central midfielder, 21 years of age, and he's been capped by Spain under-18s and under-21s, and he's at Celta Vigo, which I'm sure you know. Now, on the KopTalk members website, if I can find it, let's have a look. I know there's discussion about him there, because I've posted on there about it today. This is going back about a week ago. He is a target, and we did all the legwork for this deal. The player seems up for the move and wants to play for club. They're bringing in, into conversation, into play there, that the Kone and Thuram possibilities may affect our interest in him. Anyway, so I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. what I'm trying to say to you is I would like you to keep an eye on Gabri Veiga, and our interest in this player is genuine. You know, we've been linked with a lot of players, and you know, there's a lot of speculation online, and you've got to work through that. You know, last week some of these players were apparently undergoing medicals with Liverpool Football Club. If you believe them, obviously that's not true. But I think Gabri Veiga is one of those kind of, you know, keep an eye on them situation. Like, maybe not as obvious. So, you know, everyone thinks the focus is on other players at the moment, and I'm not so sure. I think there's a lot more focus on this player than people realise at the moment. And I think that we stepped up and inquired about him around the same time as Lavia. Now, the difference is with Lavia, there's been no follow-up with that. There sounds like there has, and very recently. So, again, maybe to some people watching this video, maybe I'm stating the obvious, but for me, it's about who's saying it. So even if Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah, even if he's on there, like, you know, fucking piping up, as much as I like to listen to what he's got to say, I still like to go with the people that I trust, especially if I know what, you know, if they're involved in it all somewhere along the line. So Gabri Veiga, I want you to keep an eye on that. I think that one is maybe further or deeper, if you like, than just preliminary inquiries. But I'm not an ITK, so you just have to wait and see. All right. Speak to you in a bit.